What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different today. I'm gonna be talking about a story, okay? And it's gonna be a story about this happened recently, like this past week, like a few days ago, like Friday. This happened Friday, this Friday. So what happened was that so we just finished lunch and we just got outside, and I'm in middle school, so 8th grade. So everybody's just like crazy and stuff like that. So my boy Seth, he brings over like one of the most hottest chili peppers in like the world, like third most hottest, I think. I don't know. It was called the Carolina Reaper, I'm pretty sure. So he brought this stuff in a bag. He was like a drug killer to our school. Not really, not really. But he didn't look like one. But with that bag, he acted like one. Like he's like, hey guys, look what I got. I got some good stuff. I got that Carolina Reaper. So it all started with like jokes and plays and games. Like what we were intentionally supposed to do was make our friend Caleb, also known as YDK in our YDK with the random letters in our with the people we play a lot. So yeah. So what he does, what we do is like we try to get Caleb to eat it. And he's like, "What is it? What is it?" And I was like, and we were like, "I don't know what happened. I don't know what it is." And we say it's like it's really good though. It's like really good. It's tasty. It's like really tasty. So we're trying to get him to eat it. We're like, "Eat it, bro. Come on, it's really good." But he says no. But come on, stay here, stay here. Oh, the story gets a little bit better right now. So what happened next is that we show it, like people start crowding up in around Seth. Now listen, my boy Seth, he's not really a popular kid. He's more of an introvert, antisocial. He only hangs out with his real friends, not like new friends or something like that. But he's okay. He's a pretty cool guy. So what happened is that he started giving out a crowd of people, and like eventually the so-called quote-unquote popular kids show up, and they're like, bro, look at it, look at it, and they start grabbing it, and then now they're showing it to their friends and their friends' friends and their friends' friends, and then and the crowd just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. They're like, boy, this is a Carolina Reaper. And then next thing you know, they're just playing around like, I'm gonna eat it, even though they're not really gonna eat it. But next thing you know, my dumb friend, I don't know who started it, but I'm pretty sure it was Brian, this kid named Brian. He was I guess you could say one of the popular kids. He was a extrovert. He liked to talk a lot. So he was like, "Let me try that, boy," and then he started to break a piece, and then he put it in his mouth, and then he was like, it's not that bad. And the next thing you know, he started like, freaking out. Like, it was so hot. And it was just a little piece of it. So, little by little, a crowd just keeps on growing and growing. Like, one fourth of the school, like, one fourth of the school were crowding up just to get a piece of that Carolina Reaper. So, like, my boy Caleb, he was like, bro, let me get some. So
Hey,
he
wanna
tears
know
off.
why you died? You died because you
So he
fucking
tears
suck
off
at
a
playing
piece,
dog.
and he
Don't ever
tries to eat
touch
that
dog again.
stuff. And then he was just like crying
Oh yeah, don't even think about team killings. All three of
and
us will
like
fucking light you
whining
up.
and stuff like that. By now, the teachers are trying to like see what's going on. So they once people like the kids told it was a Carolina Reaper, they were telling them to throw it away.
DK.
So they didn't actually throw it away, of course. They fake throw it away, and then the teacher just like, or the person that was watching us just like, okay, I guess they throw it away, and then he walked away. So the crowd was getting like rowdy and stuff like that. They're like, everybody was trying to get some of that good pepper, if you know what I mean. So I decided to leave the crowd because things were starting to get intense, and I don't want to get in trouble and stuff like that. So what happened was I separated from the group, and I started hanging out with other people. So I brought Caleb with me, and he was just like whining like, bro, I need water, and then he fell on the floor. He wasn't hurt, he was just being dramatic. He fell on the floor, he's like, I need water and stuff like that. And then I was just there like laughing it up, like to see how stupid he is, because he was a stupid type of kid. He's really stupid. So I was just laughing it up, like no harm. Like I was just like, bro, look at this kid. And then when I look back to the crowd, I just see a lot of people like on the floor, like bent down, crying and whining and saying how hot it was. So I go back over there. The next thing you know, I know that I saw that like about more than 10 people ate that thing. So I'm like, bro, are you all stupid? Literally, my friend Diego, he's Mexican, short, you know. He was literally crying. Like he went up to me with a tear in his eye. I'm like, bro, are you crying? It was absolutely crazy. So a bunch of people were starting to eat it, and then I was like, this thing was like gonna get big. I wonder if the teachers are gonna do something soon. So next thing you know, I separate from the group again because I didn't want to get in trouble. Because the teachers are starting to walk back towards the group. So I decided to hang out with my other friends, this girl and this other guy. So we were like doing stuff. We were just talking, and we were telling about the Carolina Reaper. And then the teacher comes up to us like, "Hey, do you know what happened? Who brought the pepper?" And then we were like, "We don't know." And the teacher was like, "If you don't tell us, the whole entire 8th grade is gonna be in trouble." So I'm here being like, "Oh shoot, what am I gonna do?" And then I didn't want to be a snitch or anything, but my boy Taylor, he was like, "It was Seth," and I'm like, "Bro, this kid is a snitch." But yeah, I just nodded, like I agreed with him. So I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't really want to, so I doubted that I was gonna get in trouble anyway. Also, let's see. What happened next was that, I looked over on my left, and I see this girl, Trisha. She was, like, literally actually crying, like, with her eyes, like, watery, and she was, like, coughing. I didn't think she would act. I didn't think it was actually that damaged or something like that. She was, like, on the floor crying and coughing, and it looked like she was about to die. Like, her face was all red. And, so what we found out was that, that she ate like a piece of that pepper, and like there was a lot of seeds in that pepper part, right? So she eats that, and she's just like dying and stuff like that. And then my friend, she said like, you know, if you eat the seeds, you could actually die from doing that. So I'm like there, like, oh god, is this gonna be like a huge thing in this school now? Like everybody's gonna be talking about it and how dangerous, bro. And then before we knew it, recess was over, and we had to go to our classes, like history. So by now, I only know like about 10 kids that took it. And let's just say the aftermath was crazy. Like, a lot of people had to go to the office and the nurse. And my boy Ben, I was like walking in the hallway, trying to get a drink of water. I looked at him, bro. His face was really swollen up. His eye, his mouth, his nose, everything was swollen up. So I'm just like there saying like, bro, these kids are stupid. Like, who would take like the most hottest pepper in the world? Like, I don't know if that's the hottest, but like the second or the third hottest. And like there was a lot of kids that got in trouble, and luckily I wasn't one of them, seeming, even though like I'm really stupid and all. But yeah, that's all for today, guys. I just want to share the story. If this thing goes like more than, I don't know, man. It's just a lot of things that happened this past week, man. A lot of parents got called and crazy things. Yeah. So that's all for today's video. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.
find the biohazard container location. Ten seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Nicely done. The biohazard container has been located. Biohazard container located. Proceed to its location. Securing the room.
Charge in position.
Stop securing the container. One op 4 remaining. Hostile activity. Resume securing the container once the threat is neutralized. Cease securing the container.
On your feet! Charge set. Detonate.
Go to the mirror again. Go to the mirror. Go to the mirror. Blackbeard. Oh my god, yo. Go back. That guy's dumb.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission